Hey guys, it's Fury91, and I don't know if you've heard, but recently there's been some talks about, of course, the price increase, right? First, we had Take-Two's CEO talk about how games are technically cheaper than they used to be, right? Okay. Then we had the CEO of Gearbox make a statement about how real fans will find a way. Now, I'm going to talk mostly about the second one, but I'm not going to go the route I think that a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are probably going wow, why would you say that? How dare you say that or something like that? No, because technically he's right. Let me explain. Okay, this is the full statement, not my call. That's in regards to whether or not Borderlands 4 will be $80. If you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach. And I found a way to make it happen. Okay, technically, that's a true statement. It is true. This isn't just about gaming. When you have a hobby, a lot of people find a way to afford their hobby, even if their hobby is an expensive hobby. I don't know, like skiing. That may be expensive. I'm not sure. I don't actually ski or anything like that. But whatever your hobby is, a lot of people find a way to afford it. They budget it, they save, they do different things. They find a way to afford their hobby. And if your hobby is gaming, it is true. You're going to try to find a way to afford these $80 games. That's probably just something that's going to happen. But here's the thing. I'm going to first address Take-Two's statement because gamers, it is true. Gaming technically, when you adjust for inflation, is either around the same price or cheaper than it has been in a while. That's true. But people today don't care much about that, okay? Because they're looking at their wallets now. They're not looking at their wallets now and going, oh, well, at least it's cheaper than it used to be in the 90s. No, they're not doing that because who cares in their mind? I mean, because they're looking at their wallets now and going, $80. $80 for games. Okay, how am I going to afford all these AAA games? But in regards to Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford's statement about how real fans will find a way, I gotta point it out. I'm sorry, guys. That's just true. It will turn off some people. Maybe some people who weren't real fans, but some people who were casual fans. It will. But let's face it, the real Borderlands fans are gonna buy it if it's 80 or if it's 70. That's gonna happen probably. Because he doesn't actually know whether it's going to go up or not. He said that's not his call. So it may still be 70. But even if it isn't, let's face it, his statement is technically true. Yes, it may not be the best PR, but it's technically true. We, as gamers, we've seen this so much. I remember there was this old artwork where people were throwing money at EA while telling them how bad of a company they were. I'm sorry, but that's what a lot of gamers do. Yes, there are exceptions, but so many times gamers will complain and complain and complain about price increases, about all this type of stuff. And then you still see on the charts, oh, the game made this much money. It's like, wow. Yes, sometimes gamers say, nope, we're done. Fallout 76 kind of was a similar situation, but I'm not going to go into that. But many times, let's just face it, real fans of the games, they may complain. They may go, hey, how dare you raise the price and stuff? But when it comes out, they're still getting it. So yeah, like I understand these guys are CEOs and these statements may not look the best, as publicity or whatever you call it. But let's face it, these statements are technically both true. But what do you guys think about the statements that, of course, games are cheaper now when you adjust to inflation, and about Randy Pitchford's statements about how real fans of Borderlands will find a way, even if the game goes up to $80? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. May God bless you all.